One of the most important attractions at the mall will be the aquarium. Once done, it's designed to impress. That means it's going to have to be big. It will hold 10 million liters of water, equivalent to 4 Olympic-sized pools, and acrylic panels 750 millimeters thick will hold back the enormous pressure of the water. By heating and cooling the panels, the joints will disappear, creating a single panel so big, it'll make the Guinness Book of World Records. The centerpiece of the aquarium will be a transparent tunnel 48 meters long. Sitting at the tank floor, 10 meters down, it will be subject to immense pressures. Iron rings help to keep its shape. It has used up the entire supply of acrylic from 2 factories for a year. It's had to be precision manufactured in 4 massive pieces. And each giant piece weighs 32 tons and is extremely fragile. So moving them requires care. A single wooden rolling jack is called in. The plan is to hoist the tunnel in, roll it along, and place it in position. Sounds deceptively simple.
The aquarium is the one that we're all nervous about. If something goes wrong, the lead time to fix it means going back to the manufacturers. They're in different countries and they're many months away from reproducing and reissuing.
See, they play a gap inside in the wheel.
It's all done under the watchful eye of manager Peter Knapp. It's the first time anyone here has attempted anything like this. Everything is done in slow motion. Even with something as large as this, there's little margin for error. The skilled workers build up the supports to level the jack before it inches up to take the weight of the tunnel. The tunnel lifts into the air all right, but soon the crew spots something. The tunnel is distorting under its own weight. The pressure has forced the sides to curve inward. If they set it down now, it will shatter.
My worst nightmare is if it were to fall and it breaks. They're built in the States. They have a fabrication time of a number of months. It takes a number of weeks to get here. Because we have to bring the tunnel back in, there are things outside that cannot be done until the tunnel section is here. So the entire project, or part of the entire project, is going to be delayed for half a year to a year.
The next day, after a night of head scratching, they've come up with a new idea to move the aquarium tunnel into place. In theory, the plan should work. The measurements add up. So they spread the load, and the tunnel is now balanced across 2 separate jacks. The supports come down piece by piece, and slowly the tunnel inches downwards. But just when they think the plan is working, the crew notice that the jacks are out of sync and their load is coming down at an angle. pressure of 32 tons of acrylic is concentrated onto one corner. If they try to set it down, the edge will snap off.
It's not an easy job. There is stress because of if something goes wrong, there's the consequences on it. So that does put quite a bit of stress on you.
Peter keeps at work, adjusting with his control units, balancing the two jacks carefully, keeping the tunnel straight. After 8 hours, he thinks he's got it right. No one knows for sure until the tunnel hits bottom. All that remains is to haul it into place with a rather simple lever and pulley system. Only another 3 pieces to go. When they're all in place, they will be welded together, made watertight, and covered with 10 million liters of water.